Here is the forearm strength training routine that we use in conjunction with our speed training program, not only to stay healthy and to stay away from that dreaded tennis and golfer's elbow, but also to strengthen our forearms, because forearm strength and grip strength are directly correlated with clubhead speed. The first routine that we like involves these grip strengthening tools. Most of us have seen these, we've probably used them before. Now, whether you buy a tool with different resistance levels in the same tool, or you buy 3 different ones with a lighter, a medium, and a heavy resistance level, totally up to you. But here's how we like to use these strengthening tools. Our routine consists of 3 sets at each resistance level. So that's 9 sets total. And you're going to find a rep count that puts you burning out right at the last level. Always start at the heaviest level, do your 3 sets there, then move down to the medium level, and then finally the last 3 sets with the lightest level. And one thing you'll find is at a certain rep count or a certain resistance level, you won't quite be able to click the very bottom of the tool. That's a fun way to track progress. So when you start, remember that rep count or that resistance level that you couldn't quite close the gap at the bottom, and see how high of weight or how many rep counts you can increase that to as you progress week over week. The second routine that we like to do involves a simple tool such as a 5-pound dumbbell. Depending on strength level, 2-pound, 5-pound, or up to 10 pounds will do. Find the weight that works best for you and work from there. Now with these, we're going to do 4 different exercises working every side of the forearm, the top, the bottom, and both sides. For this exercise, we like to do 2 sets with each exercise. And again, find the rep count that works for you. We suggest doing higher reps and lower weight. For me, I like doing 2 sets of 100 at 5 pounds at each exercise. Now the first exercise is going to be one of the more simple ones. You're simply going to hang it down here, hang the weight in your fingertips, and you're going to curl it up and work the top of your forearm. And you're going to do it in an aggressive manner. This is not a slow movement. You're going to move it quickly and do however many reps are in your count. Once you're done with that first exercise, move on to the second. Now we're going to work the tops of our forearms. You're going to hold it again in your fingertips, but this time your palms are going to be facing towards your legs, and you're going to raise the back of your palms to the sky, or the back of your hands to the sky. Again, however many reps are in your count for 2 sets. At this point, I promise you, you're going to be feeling the burn, which is awesome. Quick side note, make sure to provide enough recovery time after doing your forearm routine before the next time you swing. Usually I like to give at least a full day of recovery before my next swinging session. So whether that's playing 18 holes, practicing on the range, doing your speed-toed work, if you do your forearm work on a Monday, try to wait until at least Wednesday until the next time you swing a golf club. Now the third movement is going to be a little bit different. We're going to put one of the ends in our hand like this, with the sides of the weights pointed outwards. So you can see palms are up and the weights are hanging off outside of my body here. Now once you have the grip like that, you're going to quote unquote fling the end of the weight upwards like this. And you can see that I'm going to be working the front side of my forearm here, and you're going to do these for however many reps for 2 sets. Now the last one is simply an inverse of the one we just did. So you're going to grab the other end of the weights, just like this, where the other end of the weight is hanging off on the inside now. And you're going to throw these up over your head, and you're going to throw the end of the weight up towards the sky like this. And I'll show you from the side as well. And you can tell that we're working now this side of the forearm. After you do that, we're done with these weights in this fashion, but I like to keep them out for the very last routine here in this workout. Now for this last exercise, we have a stick with a rope, a climbing rope, and then a little carabiner there at the end. Now Sam actually made this, was nice enough to let me use it here in my gym. So it's something you can make at your home, pretty easy enough. Make sure you sand down the wood to smoothen it out. We don't want to get splinters. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your weights, or a 10-pound plate, or whatever weight that you like to use given your strength level. And we're going to take this carabiner and rope and tie this weight to the end of it. All right, so as you can see, I've got my weight tied to my rope here, so it's time to do the last exercise. Now, level 1 of this exercise is standing on the ground. You can see I've extended the rope to where the weight is on the ground, and I'm simply going to rotate the stick here to pull up the weight all the way until it reaches the stick. Now I'm going to slowly let the weight back down, and that's 1 rep. For this exercise, we like doing 3 sets of, again, however many reps works for you given your weight and strength level. I like doing personally 3 sets of 10. Now, once you're able to do 3 sets of 10 and you want to kick it up a notch, here's how to make this a little bit tougher. Now, when you're ready to step it up a notch, grab a platform such as this one. Now you're just increasing the total distance that the weight has to travel each rep. So we're going to still bring the weight all the way up to the stick, slowly let it back down and touch the ground. And once it's down there, there's 1 rep. We're always focusing on our own forearm strength. I hope it's something that you can implement into your routine. You're going to see the benefits from it almost immediately.